Hello traders and welcome to Crypto Tech. Today I'm going to show you two profitable MACD strategies you can use as a beginner and an advanced trader. But before we start, make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos about crypto, technical analysis and more cool stuff. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so we're looking at Ethereum 4-hour chart, and in a previous video I did a technical analysis on Ethereum and I said that the price was going to actually break this resistance level and move in this bullish direction. So I was actually right, as you can see. So let's go and first search for our MACD indicator. So MACD stands for Moving Average Conversions Diversions. Alright, we can see that this indicator is, it might look a bit complicated if you're a beginner, but it's very easy to read the signals. We can see that we got these two moving average, this blue line right here. If we click on indicator settings, we can see that we've got a fast length, moving average, which is this blue line. It reacts to the price really quickly. We can see whenever we see the price moving up, you see the lines reacting almost repeating this price. And we also got a slow length moving average, which is this orange line right there. This one is a more smooth moving average. So we can see is a bit slower. It reacts to the price a bit slower. So how can we use this indicator? We see that these lines can cross each other and give us a signal to enter a short or a long position. We also got this histogram that shows us the momentum of the price. So whenever you see that histogram is green, this is an indicator that we got plenty of bullish momentum in a market. And we also got these colors that represent that the momentum is lost. Whenever we see the price moving sideways, this is when we got these lighter colors. So the same works for bearish trend. So we also got a zero line on this indicator, so we can use this indicator as a zero cross indicator. However, I wouldn't recommend that because we can see that whenever we see these two lines crossing zero, this is a signal. So this indicator in this case works pretty slowly. We can see that it gave us a signal to enter a long position there, but on the following candlestick we had a massive pullback. So that's not ideal, of course. So one of the best signals that this indicator can give us is whenever you see these lines crossing each other. So this is a long signal. So the blue line is above the orange one. So we see that this was a pretty good signal right there. And we also have a short signal right there. But of course, this was a losing trade. So the number one rule when using the MACD indicator, that you cannot use it on its own. You need to add an additional indicator so that you eliminate losses like this. So for this example, we're going to use a Kijun Sen indicator. This is a moving average. Let's just change the color so it's more visible. Yellow, opacity, and let's add some thickness. That's it. So we can see that this indicator works as a baseline. It shows us the overall momentum of the price, overall direction of the price. So we see that the price just crossed and closed above this baseline. This means that we have a strong bullish signal. And now we see that we eliminated that loss right there when we had a signal from our MACD indicator to go short. We can see the price didn't cross and close below the baseline, so that we wouldn't have taken that trade. We can also use this MACD indicator as a continuation trend indicator. So the rules for continuation trends are very simple. We want the price to cross and close above the baseline if we are looking to take a long position. So the indicator has to agree as well. We see the signal, we see the price just above the baseline, so this is a strong bullish signal. So let's say we took that trade and we closed it somewhere there. We took our profit, and then we see that the price had this massive retraction, massive pullback, a correction right there, and a new bullish signal. which is down there. As we can see, we have a small bullish signal, just the lines just crossed each other, and we can see that if we had taken that trade right there, we would have had this win. Okay, so this strategy is more for beginners, but we still have losses like this as well. We can see that the price just crossed and closed above the baseline. It gave us this long signal, but our indicator agreed as well. So if we had taken that trade, we would have had this loss, because the price obviously didn't hit our take profit target. So in order to eliminate losses like this, in order to eliminate taking trades whenever you see the price moving sideways, you know, we need to use more advanced strategy. And for that, I'm going to use an additional indicator, which is going to be a volume oscillator. So let's add a volume oscillator to our chart. Okay, so we see now we got 3 indicators on our chart. It looks a bit messy, but don't worry. This is very simple to read. This strategy is very effective when it comes to reading charts. So we see this volume oscillator on a settings, on the default settings 5 and 10. And what this blue line represents, this line represents the overall volume in the market. We see that whenever the line is below 0, this is a signal that there is no volume in the market. We should avoid taking any trades. So this is a very helpful indicator, as it helps us to prevent any losses, because as I always say, the main goal in this game is to eliminate losses as much as we can, because we win by not losing. So we see that this indicator actually eliminated us from taking that trade, because the line was actually below 0, so we wouldn't have taken that trade, and we eliminated this loss. So as we can see, this strategy is very effective. So we see that we had a signal to go short from our MACD indicator right there, where the price actually crossed and closed below the baseline, and we also had the volume. We can see that the volume indicator, this blue line, just crossed and closed above 0. So this is a signal that there is plenty of volume in the market. We can take a trade and we can ride it all the way down and take our profits. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more trading videos like this, if you want to learn more about trading crypto, then please subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video.